Divine Feminine, welcome back to your Divine Love reading here, or just Divine Feminine reading, because we don't ever know what the hell we're going to talk about, right? But my name is Hyphen Joey for the ones that don't know me. If you find out you resonate with my content, please always do hit the like button, share button, and hit the little bell and notifications and all of that, and subscribe, because why not, right? If you do resonate. If you don't, there are other readers out there that can help you or that you might resonate with. But other than that, right? And you can find everything in the description box. Other than that, welcome back, Divine Feminine. We just went through a full moon in Pisces and Aries, and it was very interesting. We are in Divine Feminine season, okay? And I'm pretty sure everybody's harvesting. A lot of you are decorating. A lot of you are changing things, the energy. I have Mary Magdalene energy playing in the background. To bring in that Divine Feminine, right, energy. So with that being said, right, we are in Libra season, which is feminine energy, the balance, karma and dharma, Mayat, right, the goddess. Some of you have decisions to make here. Do I want something because it's bringing me emotional support, or do I want it, or do I want it because emotional support, physical support, financial support, or because it's benefiting me, or am I doing this because it's feeding my ego, which would be your Divine Masculine energy. Because for some of you, it's a person. Some of you are asking yourself, this person really benefits you? And some of you, they really don't. Because you give yourself so much more than they can offer you. Right? You're settling. So this is problem with self-value and love and all of this Divine Feminine, right? So for others of you, it's more about your physical reality and how you're settling either with men, love, your finances, how you live, settling for less, materialistically, financially here. And for some of you, you have went to the other side of the spectrum where you're feeding your ego too much. You become a man. You become too much about money, too much about what you can get yourself, too much about less about family, less about cooking, less about compassion, less about, more about clothes and shoes, because it's material, it's masculine energy. Splurging, traveling, providing, like all of these things are masculine energy, right? And you have lost your feminine touch for some of you. So it's different for everybody, and for some of you, it's all the fucking above. Right? It's 117, 8, 9. Some of you are realizing that some people, some situations, and some things just became a burden because you were settling. The moon is currently in Gemini, so a lot of you are probably dealing with a lot of people trying to over communicate how they feel and what they want and all of this, but it's also a reflection of how you don't do it often. Right? So how these readings are going to work is that we're going to separate them. So we have divine feminine, which is you, and then we have divine masculine. And then the third week of the month, we're always going to have a live where we do all 12 zodiac signs when it comes to love, right? Because I want everyone to have their little piece of energy that they can resonate with. And masculine energy will always be released and premiered during the day, and divine feminine energy during the night, because you're connected to the moon, they're connected to the sun, right? Okay. Divine feminine, I'm hearing talk less, feel more. Act less, feel more. I kind of feel like you keep reiterating the same thing, or you keep acting out certain things to fill in for other people's lack. Like, I kind of feel like if you're helping this person spiritually, divine feminine, granted, yeah, great, that's supposed to happen. But if you're just constantly falling into these cycles over and over and over again, it's because you're lacking the fact that you're overgiving. And it's a pure reflection of how you don't know how to receive. And without giving, you don't feel like a good person. And that says a lot about your self-deservance and your self-worth. And how you have to attach yourself to what you do and how you do it and who you are as a personality and what you do for others to be able to feel like a good person. When in reality, being a good person is all about how you take care of yourself, your mind, your body, your emotions, your this and your that, right? Not about what you do for others, because others can do for themselves. But doing for others is only the extra that comes with being that divine feminine energy. But it's only because of you doing for yourself to the maximum, where everything else that you have is extra for everybody else to have. Some of you need to be careful with what you're giving, whether it's sex, emotion, attention, being somebody's shoulder, letting them vent to you. Like, all of these energies can detour how you are giving to yourself, right? Let's go into prayer and see what's going on with divine feminine. Somebody might show up to your house uninvited. Divine feminine. Beeping the horn. Confirmation. Thank you, Father, Mother God, for waking us up today, allowing us to be an extension of you. Understanding, overstanding, and understanding that we're constantly connected to God, source, spiritual guides, archangels, ascended masters, ancestors, anything that is high vibrational, to get these messages across to divine feminine so they can be able to expand and evolve beyond what they can see in the space and time. Thank you for your love, your wisdom, and support every day. With nothing without it, and definitely nothing without you. Thy is the sun, and the sun is me. It is the one, and it is thee. The one that gives us polarity in life. It gave us evolution, polarity in night. Two lights that derive from the same source. It makes us in its image from the ultimate force. It travels through space and archetypes of mind. We're here and below. You can also find. As above, it is below. When we transcend, we return and regrow. Remind yourself of who you are as you come from the light of God, as you come from the shining star. So we have, we have divine feminine, goddess oracle, okay? And we're gonna see what energies a lot of you are in, what spirit wants you to focus on, what's happening in love, what goddess is ministering through divine feminine energy right now, so you should know, so you can know what you need to focus on during this divine feminine season. Okay. Oh God. A lot of you are, your sleep cycle is fucked up, but you have to understand about everything that's happening. The season is changing, and your moon cycle, your menstrual cycle, like all of that is all connected, Divine Feminine. So your sleep schedule might be off. You might be waking up later and going to sleep later. Or waking up randomly. What are the energies for Divine Feminine? You have the goddess Isis, which is about mothering, Divine Feminine energy, and doubt. Bottom of the deck, creativity. Top, mystery. Some of you are out of this doubt, whether you was literally raising a grown-ass man or not. Some of you, this is literally, you just had a baby and, you know, it's hard. You're raising them, you're mothering, you're breastfeeding, you're all of this, you're all of that. But others of you, I kind of feel like you are giving too much to somebody who doesn't have the capacity to give to you in the way that you give to them. So it's kind of like you were raising them emotionally, mentally, financially, in some way you were raising them, right? Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Some of you don't realize that this person or this situation or whatever this is that you don't realize that you're settling for was sent by devil energy to distract you from achieving whatever it is that your plans were right before you met this person. You had plans to do something, to achieve something, to create something. Think back and you'll realize this person came in right when you were going to change something about your life, Divine Feminine. Or this situation happened in your life, like you got pregnant or whatever, when you were going to achieve something or create something. The question is now, do I still have the ability to create it if it's a material thing that you want to create? Or if this relationship really worth it if I can't get what I want out of it? For some of you, this is literally, if this is with your children, learning how to mother better. Bring structure, organization, showing your kids lessons, right? Can we get one more? Thank you. Crisis, showing them how to find solutions within a crisis. Your children, setting them up in a way that your parents didn't set you up, right? Opening them up to different ways of thinking. A lot of you were raised by Divine Feminine energy that had to operate in Divine Masculine energy because they had to survive. They had to provide for themselves. They had to work and be mothers. So a lot of you grew up in toxic masculine energy. And what a woman thought a man should have been like. Type of energy. So a lot of you doubt your mothering skills a lot. You're coming to a closing of a cycle where you're going to stop doing this, doubting your mothering skills. Some of you, we just went through a crisis that's making you question everything, a relationship, your reality, the decisions that you made with certain people, situations, how you were running your life. And now it's like you have to start over. This is a new beginning, a new opening, a portal to kind of like rejuvenate yourself. See how this person looks very old? Yeah. This is letting the old out and letting the new in. After this crisis, after doubting yourself and not wanting to create certain things, letting go of the fear, the top of the deck, and bringing in the change with Oya. Some of you really don't realize that whatever crisis happened is happening because the universe wants you to mother yourself better and how you operate in your reality, or to mother your children better, or to mother your relationships better, or how you handle crisis better. It's different for everybody. Or how you handle your divine feminine energy better. The constant reason why a lot of you doubt your divine feminine energy and being a mother, or how you do certain things and the decisions that you make, and am I doing the right thing, and blah, 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 is because your mothers didn't teach you how to be mothers. They taught you how to be daughters that helped them how to be mothers. They didn't teach you anything. They didn't have time to teach you anything because they had to learn how to be men. Yeah. So Spirit is giving you the opportunity to start over and rebrand yourself as a woman. I like that for y'all. Because some of you only picked up those divine masculine, toxic masculine energies like drinking, over partying, not taking care of your bodies. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Not taking care of you're the treasure, you're the portal that bringing kids to this life. So why are you being detrimental to your own body? Why are you not taking care of the portal that makes you the goddess that you are? Whether it's because of who you let in and out of it, what you let in and out of it, and what you consume through it, and what you're around. Finances and career, calling in your soulmate, wedding, and codependency. Like I said, there's somebody here that was codependent on you. You were giving them more than they can ever give you. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. A lot of you divine feminine are addicted to the fact that men can make you feel validated and make you feel wanted only by giving you dick. And my princess this, and giving you a kiss on the forehead, and that shit makes y'all settle. Because a lot of you couldn't really be soft either. Because you had to be the emotionally strong and the emotionally attendee that was attending to other people, the men, your brothers, or too busy having to be a man because your fathers were in your life and your mom had to do everything by herself, or you were raised by your father and lacked divine feminine energy, or you were abused by either or. mentally, physically, emotionally, sexually. A lot of you right now, finances and career are a factor in your life right now, in your love life right now. A lot of you, divine feminine, don't realize that you're so much more than who you're connected to. Because look at how much you provide into this relationship or connection, or look at how much you provide within these friendships, these family members, these whatever, and versus what they do and what you benefit from it, which is not much. Some of you, the reason why you can't find your soulmate or real marriage or somebody to really commit to you is because it's a reflection of how your lack of commitment to your own self value and self love. And if some of you are with your soulmate, a lot of you are going through financial issues right now because of the codependency that's going on with the relationships that you have with money. And others of you is more about you married the wrong person because of your unhealed masculine or feminine energy. Or you were in a relationship with the wrong person because of your unhealed self. Some of you were in a relationship with somebody that was only addicted to satisfying themselves. But this is only a reflection of how a lot of you were only satisfied with a little. This is why you have to keep satisfying them. Some of you were with people that will only use money when they had to manipulate you or do things for you emotionally, mentally, or physically when they realized that you were catching on to the fact that they know that you're too much for them. You're too good for them. Some of you were probably invited to a wedding. Some of you probably didn't go because some of you are just sick and tired of people just faking love and faking things just because it's all an illusion. People who are really in love don't do things for celebrations. Like I said, people who are really in love don't really do things for celebrations. They do it for themselves, right? And I kind of feel like these people are probably people who just keep getting married or keep like just doing things for celebrations. I don't know, but it's very interesting. The Four of Pentacles, yeah, it's not stable. Okay, so some of you, we have Aries, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Scorpio. Some of you are about to find out that right when you make the decision to leave a relationship or whatever, you either find out that you're pregnant or that you leave this person and they end up getting somebody pregnant. For others of you, is that you left this person because the lack of stability that they have within themselves to create more out of the relationship or within themselves. Some of you are gonna get some bad news about a relationship that you thought was like the example to be. And it's all because somebody's motherhood or somebody's fatherhood is in question here. Like what they do with their kids here, or how they're treating them. The Four of Wands, a lot of you, like I said, you're taking care of the home, trying to get your money together, trying to decorate, trying to get a new apartment, trying to like just get shit together to, you know, the aesthetic of your home. The Nine of Swords, the Nine of Cups. Some of you are stressing about an apartment issue. There's nothing to stress about. Stop fucking stressing. Some of you, that can be about that crisis. A lot of you are too codependent of what you can do for yourself and not what can God do for you. You lack spirituality. You lack faith. You lack belief. And that's because you don't know the inner goddess within you. Some of you can be having conflicts of paying your rent. Some of you could have lost your house. Some of you could have like because you're out of this relationship, you don't know where to go, but you're becoming submissive to all of the conflicts and none of the solutions that are being presented to you. For others of you, this is more about creating the foundation and the self-value and the self-love of not having to compromise yourself or submit to men's wishes to get an ounce of attention from them. Like, this is you not giving up sex, not giving up certain things that men want just for you to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or to get attention from these people or to date. It's like you're refraining certain aspects of yourself, because if you do and people still pay you attention and still want you and still, you know, pursue you and still put time into you, it's because they generally want you, right? Some of you understand that the conflict could be that you were just giving up sex freely without having people work for it emotionally or mentally, or show you that they actually, you know, show you actual interest. Some of you, somebody's about to ask you for engagement, like you're about to be engaged here. You're about to find out that you're pregnant and then you get engaged. This person is trying to get their money together to do that. So there's a divine masculine here. Yeah. So there's a contract. Okay. So there's a divine masculine here who's in a relationship with a divine feminine. You could be the divine feminine, and I kind of feel like this person either lost their job or has to help a family member out or their mother out or something like that, and now it's kind of affecting the finances within the relationship or the house. And now a lot of you have to pick up the slack. Ask yourself if this person would do the same for you if you had to do the same thing. Divine feminine. And if the answer is no, then don't allow this divine masculine to not come up with that half of the rent, that half of whatever. That, you understand what I'm saying? Because it's falling back on you. Now, if y'all have a conversation and this person is saying that they got it the next month and that they'll take care of it so you don't have to take care of it, or come up with some type of compromise, then okay, fine. But I kind of feel like this is somebody who every single time, or this might be the first time, that something comes up within the relationship that has to do with finances, they come up with a reason as to why they can't financially help, because they're helping somebody else. For others of you, this is more about not allowing a divine feminine energy, like a mother or a grandmother, to get in the business of this relationship and the financial affairs and who's doing what. And somebody's losing their patience here with how somebody keeps allowing their parent to come in and dictate the relationship. The lovers. Oh, we have Gemini, Sagittarius, Taurus. There's somebody here who's coming in to confess that they have chosen you. You have the Two of Pentacles to commit to. The conflict is that you don't think they're ready. Gemini, Sag, Capricorn, Aries, Taurus. Some of you feel like this person isn't ready, but that's not true. What's true is that most of you divine feminine aren't ready to gamble with your emotions because they're not secure. There's no that your self value is not up there yet. Your self deservance is not up there, so you don't trust the boundaries that you would place. You're still too open. That's really the conflict, and you're trying to make it seem like it's the other person. And in reality, it's you, the top of the deck. Yeah, the magician, it's you. Nobody can make you feel anything that you don't want to. Nobody can make you do anything that you don't want to. Nobody can force you into a relationship that you don't want to be in. So what are you afraid of here? When it comes to this person, why not give it a test? Why not give it a drive? Why not? You understand what I'm saying? It's because you're afraid of what you are capable of feeling with this person and how out of control you're going to be. Because you're not going to be in control. Control, love, nobody controls love. Love controls people. And that's your problem. Is that the person that loves you like this has control over you. Yeah, the Six of Wands, but this will be successful. You and this person will create a very, very great relationship. But you feel that it's going to be disappointing. And it's not. You and this person are soulmates. Calling in your soulmate, wedding, codependency. And then the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, and then they show up as a Knight of Pentacles because you feel they still have some growing to do. You still feel like they have some letting go to do. You have the Hermit at the bottom, growing to do. And you still feel like, and that's all going to happen, but you don't believe it. But the point is because just as codependent as they are to their past, you are to not wanting to emotionally heal or understand your divine feminine self. This is why you resonate with this person on so many levels, is because you resonate with their masculine self, not with their emotional self, because it's non-existent. Not with the emotional self, but with their divine feminine self, because it's non-existent, because it's a reflection of how it doesn't exist in you. Y'all both have to work on this. Divine masculine energy is talking about this too. It's a direct extension of each other. The King of Wands. You feel like this person will play you, like they will mistreat you, like they will do this, like they will do that. But in reality, it's only a reflection of how you mistreat yourself, of how you don't trust yourself, of how you don't love yourself enough to be able to try things out without condemning yourself that you made a mistake. Because you don't know what unconditional love is. There's no such thing as good or bad. There's only such thing as feeling what brings you joy at the moment. And happiness. And that will bring you the next happy moment and joy. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Gemini, Sag. Somebody's moving forward from something or someone to go and pursue somebody else. I feel like I said that already in another reading. For others of you, or in this one, for others of you, there's an earth sign and a fire sign coming together for some type of like invitation, event, whatever this is, and it creates turmoil in the relationships of one of these people. Because the other person starts to think that you and this person are involved. Some of you need to be careful with somebody who's around you who's trying to be like a chameleon. Anything that you need and anything that you want financially, emotionally, or whatever, this person will do. They will bend at your will, but it's because of what they have to gain from you if they obtain you. Right? For others of you, this is another divine feminine who's interested in what you have, whether financially or romantically. And you need to be careful because they will attach themselves to you once they find out what you have and that they have it and that they want it. The artist. Or they will try to recreate it. This is somebody, for some of you, trying to recreate what you're recreating with your reality. And then trying to act like this is their organic frequency, and it's not. They're trying to either recreate relationships with your friends or your looks, how you look, trying to copy that, or trying to go after the type of men that you go after, or whatever it might be. Yeah, the Ace of Wands. They want to be able to appear how you do. The Two of Wands. So they're exploring all these things that you do to be able to find, illuminating all of these things that you do here. They can be a Leo, a Taurus, an Aquarius, Gemini. Whoever this other feminine is. Maybe even a Scorpio. Because of that moon that was there. Some of you have a baby and end up leaving the person you had a baby with, and right after end up meeting your soulmate. Yeah, right after you move forward. The Six of Swords. Aquarius energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn. So we're going to go into the mothering energy. Everything else is self-explanatory. Or should we do the opening? No, I should do the mothering. Isis. Come on. Isis. And we were talking about Mayat, which represents justice, remember? Or was that divine masculine? I don't know. Isis, Isis. Here we are. I conceived, carried, and birth all life. Then out of my love for you, my children, I gave you my beloved mate, Osiris, Lord of vegetation and God of the grain. To be cut down, to be born again. I nursed you through sickness with my healing arts. I made you clothes and invented weaving and spinning. I watched over your first steps, helping you grow from infancy to maturity. I was even there with you at the end to hold your hand and guide you to immortality. You were all, and I gave you all. And to you, I was all. And that's what I feel. I feel like some of you just were giving too much to somebody who couldn't reciprocate. Isis, and this could also be you to yourself, right? Settling, because you were never taught motherhood and never taught how to love yourself emotionally and value yourself because you were too busy following a mother who had to be a man to provide. Isis, also known as Auset and Isis Pathea, was worshipped in many places including Egypt, the Roman Empire, Greece, and Germany. When her beloved Osiris was killed, then dismembered and scattered by her brother Set, Isis searched out the pieces and reassembled them. She found all but his penis, which she replaced with one of gold. Yeah, all but the one masculine trait, right? Grow some balls, get a dick, right? Which you have, and then women go around saying suck my dick, and that's because they be in masculine energy. So you have to rebuild yourself without this toxic masculine energy within love and within the things that you want, right? Through use of her magic and healing art, she brought Osiris back to life, then conceived. Through his golden penis, the sun god Horus, when the temples of Isis were turned into Christian churches, Isis with baby Horus on her lap became the Virgin Mary and Jesus. The meaning is Isis has appeared in your life to tell you it is time for mothering. Have you been giving all your mothering energy away without keeping some for yourself? Like I said, have you taken on a new project or just had a new baby? Do you feel that something extra needs mothering? Something needs extra mothering, but you aren't up to it? Did your own mother or caregiver give you the mothering you needed? Like I said, Isis says that it is important to get the mothering you need in order to heal past wounds. Everyone needs to be mothered, regardless of whether you are a maiden, mother, or a crone. And I kind of feel like for those of you who didn't find it, you have a friend or a family member that gives you that mother energy that you need, tells you what not to do and not how to do it, and cusses you the fuck out because you don't know how to do it yourself. Yeah, this person, I'm getting air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You need to listen to that person, because that person, Divine Feminine, is guiding you into becoming the best version of yourself. And like I said, you need this mothering that you lacked growing up. This reading and the Divine Masculine energy are very similar. This is why it's like they're one and the same, because they all come from source, right? Go listen to the masculine energy, and masculine shall come listen to the feminine energy, because they're one and the same. And I hope that it served you in some way, shape, or form. If you resonate with this reading, hit the like button, share, subscribe, hit the bell, right, to be notified. If you want a private reading, the link is down there. TikTok, the link is down there. If you want to generously donate for the channel to be able to expand and give more content, please, the Cash App is down there, and I will highly appreciate it. I love you, collective, Divine Feminine, and I hope that this helped you in some way, shape, or form. And I'll see you next time. Bye, Divine Feminine. I'll see you next time.